a popular version of Eddie Brock's symbiotic relationship, the Anti-Venom, returned to life in Marvel Comics. Could its return be related to an increased Venom activity on the film front by Venom Incorporated? Brock is back in Codependency City, bickering over his Clinter pal's tactics. Flash is also on the hunt for his old chum, especially after his former student-turned-symbiotic superhero Andrea Andy Benton is accosted and separated from her symbiote mania by recent Venom host, Lee Price, who steals it with a sonic weapon and christens himself Maniac. Flash uses his latent connection to the symbiote to track it and Eddie down at Ultramax Corporation. There, Brock's been working with Dr. Steve to synthesize a medication from the anti-Venom suit, which he suppresses Venom's homicidal tendencies with. When Flash and Spider-Man confront Eddie, Venom is torn between hosts, as well as his anti-hero and heroic natures. The wall crawlers had enough of the rom-com plotline, though, and knocks over a vat of antipsychotics, drenching Flash, Eddie, and the symbiote. In the aftermath, Eddie and Venom survive the overdose, and Flash emerges in glistening white, as Anti-Venom reborn. They'll need to sort things out ASAP, though, because Maniac is on the loose and turning unwitting criminals into symbiote-clad supercriminals. Venom Incorporated kicks off the Venom Spider-Man crossover in a big way. But its timing is also curious with respect to the upcoming Venom film. Even though Sony's Spider-Verse will operate without Spider-Man as a keystone, at least for the moment, it might include a surplus of symbiotes. The film is focused on Eddie Brock, and Tom Hardy recently confirmed a Venom Lethal Protector six-parter as the script's key influence. Written by David Michelinie and drawn by Mark Bagley, the story debuted the anti-hero pair in 1993. The storyline also featured sinister corporate string pullers, the Life Foundation, who used Venom spawns, Scream, Agony, Lasher, Rio, and Phage to advance their agenda. Director Ruben Fleischer's Zombieland also recently confirmed Hardy's reveal, noting the film's other influence as the five-part storyline, Planet of the Symbiotes. In the 1995 miniseries, also written by Michelinie, Earth is invaded by symbiotes, forcing Spider-Man and Venom to form yet another wary alliance. It features, once again, Scream, Agony, and their cohorts, as well as Peter Parker's clone, Ben Reilly, as the Scarlet Spider. While Reilly and the Children of Venom aren't confirmed, the implications point towards something multiversal as well as the presence of more than enough symbiotes to spread around. Some fans have already speculated the Life Foundation will be responsible for birthing the film's main adversary, Carnage, possibly played by Riz Ahmed or maybe Woody Harrelson. The group could then unwittingly unleash a swarm of symbiotes in Sony's Spider-Verse, setting up their own Peter Parker-like Spider-Verse and corresponding nicely with Marvel's recent mini-event, the Venomverse. The return of Anti-Venom in the comics could also lay the groundwork for future Spider-Verse crossovers between both movie universes. Although unlikely, the Anti-Venom swap could set things up for a Flash Thompson-based symbiote in the MCU, perhaps establishing his new identity and a potential role with the Guardians of the Galaxy. The full extent of Sony and Marvel's usage agreement is unclear, but Marvel often frames future studio projects with comic book events such as the Planet Hulk sequel released during Thor Ragnarok's theatrical. With the original Lethal Protector team reunited and Flash suited up again, Marvel may be hinting at something very symbiotic in the MCU's future as well. Admittedly, Marvel's comic book and film divisions operate on separate wavelengths, especially with regards to Sony's own shared universe. The return of a Flash-based Anti-Venom is probably just a fun switcheroo. Still, Marvel has roughly a decade of world-building under its belt and knows how to bait the hook. Somehow, all their recent Clinter activity doesn't seem like a coincidence.